This remote teaching tutorial is going to show you how to create a Teams meeting for your D2L class via Outlook. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go to Outlook and we want to make sure that we're going to the one that's on our computer. So open Outlook. We're going to go click on your calendar. And here's what we're going to do. For everyone, we're going to put this on September 7th. It doesn't really matter what date you choose, but the reason why we're doing on September 7th is because if you need to change anything in your meeting, you'll always know where it's been posted. So we're going to click on September 7th, and we're going to go up to New Teams Meeting. So we click that, and you're going to name it. It doesn't really matter what you name it. But we are going to do a couple things with our meetings for remote teaching. Number one, under optional, you're going to put in the IT for Learning team, and you're going to put in Melanie Senzik. So there's Kyle Kitchen, Tanya Harris, Rob Dunlap, and Melanie Senzik. Make sure we're in under optional. Once again, time doesn't really matter, any of that stuff. We just want to make sure that it's right there. So in this meeting, we can change some of the options. So if I go click Control, and I'm going to click right on Meeting Options. So hold down the Control button and click Meeting Options. It's going to open up Chrome, and it takes you to the meeting options. Now we can access this within the Teams, but sometimes it's nice to do this right away too. So we want to make sure no one else can bypass the lobby because then the students can't start the meeting if you're not already present. We can change all these things in here, but the one thing I want to point out is allow meeting chat. We want to change this to in meeting only. That means that when the Teams meeting is over, the students can no longer chat after school hours or anything like that. So we'll click Save. And then we go back to our class meeting page in Outlook, and we're simply going to click Send. Now, if you go into Outlook, you're going to notice there it is. It's in my calendar. Now, the reason why we like doing it this way is because when I double click on this meeting, this is actually the link to join my meeting. So what I want to do now is I'm going to take this link and I'm going to put it into D2L. So what I want to do is I want to come in here and I just want to do a right click, and I'm going to copy this hyperlink. So I'm just copying that link. And now I'm ready to go open up my D2L page. So just like in the other video, we go to Chrome, make sure you go to bookmark, click on your D2L, and then you're going to go find your page up here to select it, and you can see mine's already up. Now, so what we want to do is we're going to put this Teams meeting right in the top right-hand corner, just like you're going to see during our presentation. We want that right in the top right-hand side so your students always know where to go. Now to do that, we're actually going to have to make this widget. We can't do it for you. You have to make it on your own. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go up here to Course Admin. And then we're going to go here and we're going to click on Widgets. So you're going to know all these. What we're actually going to do is we're going to create your own widget. Now, the first thing you want to do is give your class a name, but remember, this is also the widget name. So you want to make something you can find really, really easily. So I usually call it my name. And then we want to go over to the top and press Content. This is where we're going to be inserting our link. Now, content looks exactly like an announcement, except remember, we're making a tiny widget. So we're not putting a lot in this widget. We're going to keep this really nice and small. So it's up to you. You can add, and I do recommend, add an image. You can add something from a computer or copy something from the web. I had an address for the Teams widget, so I just click Add. Because it's a picture, I want to make sure it's decorative and hit OK. So there you go, just a little icon. I can click on it and I can resize it a little bit, but you also can, because this is like an editable box, there's some justification. I like to put it in center so I know it's going to be centered right in my area for my widget. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my link here. So for your link, what you're going to do is, this is the new Insert Stuff button. You're going to click on that. And then you're simply going to scroll down until you see the insert link. So I'll click insert link. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to paste the link I copied from my Outlook. So remember, when I went back to Outlook here, I just want to click and copy this hyperlink. We're going to go back to our D2L. We're going to paste that link in there and click next. From here, we don't want to give that because that just is going to look messy. You actually can give the text a name. So click here for meeting is always a good thing. And then we're going to click insert. So there you go. It's right there. You are more than welcome to make this a little larger if you want. So you can make this into a heading, whatever. It's still going to be a link. But now we're going to do save and close. So here you've created that widget. Now the big thing is, so let's go click to our title again. We need to put that widget on our D2L page. So in here, you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom and you're going to click the three little dots and you're going to edit your home page. So this is your home page. So there's panels and everything, but notice these are all where your widgets live too. So if I scroll down the bottom, you'll notice it says add widgets. So let's click add widgets. And rather than trying to look through it all this way, just do a search up here. And I call this Mr. Kitchen something. And there it is, Mr. Kitchen's meeting. I click on it, I hit add. And now remember, we want this at the top. So all you're going to do is click and hold your mouse and drag upwards until you get to the top corner and drop it. Now you're just going to go to the bottom and hit save and close. And now you're good to go. There's your Teams meeting. There's a little logo that you can adapt if you want to. And there's a link for your meeting. So now when you or the children go on, you just simply click on that meeting. And then you'll click join now. And then just to show you, if you go to those three little dots, all those meeting options that we changed before, you can click on there and you can totally change anything you want right from there. So if you want people bypassing the lobby, if you want other people to be able to present, that's up to you, specific, everyone. And of course, that in-meeting chat should only be already on, but just in case it's not, you can click it that way too. So this is also, you can control some of the things that are in there, like allowing the mic for attendees, camera for attendees, and you can also turn the chat on and off. So that's how you can get a Teams meeting through Outlook into your D2L page.